Hi everyone, welcome to the Movie Session Show. My name is Fariba, and tonight we are watching the penultimate episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And wow, it's amazing to see how much the interest has grown for the show since it premiered a couple of weeks ago. It's only been a couple of weeks and we're already getting down to the end of the series, and yet this is one of those cases where, I guess you can say slow and steady wins the race, but also if you're patient enough to kind of go through something, you will be rewarded. And I think that's where we're at this point. I mean, I'll be honest with you, before even starting A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do any kind of reaction videos for the show, let alone if I even plan on watching it. It was just one of those cases where I was just like, okay, do I have enough Game of Thrones knowledge or Game of Thrones spin-off knowledge to even watch it or not? But I would say that I think one of the reasons why I even was like, you know what, I'm going to give the show a chance is simply because George R. R. Martin has been endorsing this show a whole lot, especially giving so much praise to the cast, so much praise for the creative people behind the series. I just felt like, okay, well, I'm going to give this show a chance. I think that's what you really have to do. When there's a new show that's out, you have to give it a chance. And so far, we've been rewarded. Of course, I'm very excited to see tonight's episode simply because of how things ended last week. Or actually, it's been like 10 days because episode 4 came out a little bit earlier because of the whole Super Bowl thing. So it's actually been, I guess, our longest wait in between episodes because of that. But we were rewarded. Episode 4, I mean, I think my reaction says for itself. I absolutely was just astonished. I was absolutely stunned with the developments of what was going on. We knew that things are building up. We kind of have a little bit of a mini Targaryen feud going on. But I think the heart and soul of the show is simply the fact that this is a show focused on a hedge knight who is really proving himself to be a very honorable knight. Something that's in contrast to some of his more superior, some of his more well-established knights who aren't as chivalrous as we would all think, and yet we are seeing quite an underdog story that is having a lot of us really excited to see this series. And of course, yes, we still have the Targaryens, yes, we still have the Baratheons, we have the loyal houses involved, but even for a show that is very small in scale compared to House of the Dragon and Game of Thrones itself, that doesn't take away the fact that this is a very exciting show. I think it's really refreshing. I've been speaking about that. I've been saying how, even with the levity, it's like it's a really nice change of direction. And that even being the case, I felt like the last episode that we just had about 10 days ago, it felt like the most Game of Thrones episode. Of course, tonight's going to be all about the battle. So what's going to happen in Trial 7? It's going to be the big question, like who's going to survive, who's going to make it out, who's going to end up winning, what's going to be the outcome of it. I think that's what we're all really excited to see. I even got my dad finally caught up on the show. Like, he was going to wait until all the episodes had dropped, but I was like, you need to jump on the show right now because it's so good. And I've already been recommending a lot of friends who, may have been Game of Thrones fans and be like, hey, you don't want to miss out on this. So I'm very excited for the last episodes. We know we're going to have a season 2, so this is not going to be the end, but I don't want to wait any longer. I waited way too long for episode 5. So without further ado, let's get right down into episode 5 of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Do not panic. Remain in formation. Keep your mounts as long as you can. These men mean to see you dead. They will fight savagely.
Green fucking boys!
What of the King's Guard?
Their oath forbids them to harm a Prince of the Blood.
Is that honorable, Your Grace?
The gods will let us know.
Mother loved you best, huh? Shame.
Sir.
My lance, Squire.
You best be here when I get back. Rob me, and I'll hunt you down. With dogs.
No!
Oh, and they're at King's Land, or far from King's Landing, but yes.
What's that mean? You see, when these bloody highborns spoil, you gotta say words for them.
Is that House Lannister banner I see? Oh, that could be Sir Arlen of Pennantry. No, it's not.
Over. The Black Dragon's dead. Ferret said rather
Black
get free
Dragon.
bread now.
Are you stupid?
Junk.
Oh, this guy knows him.
Wasn't it?
Hey! Damon's rebellion is over. Take your black fire leather elsewhere.
Damon.
What if my mother comes back for me?
I see.
Not stupid, I know. What if she's just trying to get away from wherever she is? Like we are. If I leave, then how will she find me?
You are fucking stupid sometimes.
Oh my god.
If your mother was alive, coming back for you.
You don't know that.
I know. I never
That's
got
a rude thing
nothing
to
while
say,
waiting
but
around.
that's also the reality.
You want a family?
With you.
Because you love me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright. Oh, is she gonna abandon him? I think she's gonna abandon him. Is that what's gonna happen?
Right, come on, Dunk.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought he was about to abandon her. Abandon him. They're in trouble.
What? Our silver don't spend.
Price is double. You're not the only ones who mean to get the fuck out of here.
Right, move!
Suppose you're happy.
What?
You've got plenty of time to wait around for your dead mother and I.
Wow. Okay. Harsh.
You got quick hands, girl.
Uh-oh.
Fuck off! Give it back! Give it back!
I just swear this guy doesn't have a hand. Oh my god.
That.
Stealing from dead nobles is still stealing.
What's stealing from us?
That's life.
Wow.
No!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stick him! In the name of the mother! Leave that boy be!
Oh, that's Sir Erlen. Oh my god. Beheadings. Oh, wow, that's a lot. Oh! Wow. Wow. God. What a bloodbath. Now he's all alone. Wow, he's still able to walk with that. Huh. Oh, this is like similar to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
And have only gold there OMG.
I was about to say, that does not look like clean water.
Get up.
Oh, I love that transition. Oh my god. Move. Oh, that's a Targaryen. Oh, that's a Targaryen. Oh. Oh, who did that? Ah! Oh my lord! Boy, get up! Don't get up!
Come on!
Hey! Oh my god! He's getting slaughtered there! Did he really get him down there? Oh, not Lionel! Not Lionel! No! Not Lionel! I think that's internal bleeding.
Get up! Get up, sir! Get up, sir! Get up!
Get up.
Oh my god. I was gonna say, there's no way he's dead, because there's like 4 pages of him. Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, the prince is getting pummeled. Is he allowed to do that? Is he allowed to yield?
I withdraw my accusation.
Finally! Oh! Please don't hide. I'm so much enjoyment right now. Oh my gosh.
Your Grace, I am your man. Please, your man.
I need good men, Sir Duncan. The realm. Crack. My fingers feel like wood.
Goodman
Oh
Bay.
no.
And no.
Oh my god.
Your Grace, get up, sir. Get up, sir. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Get up.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Can we? Oh my god. Oh my god. How do I even speak? How do I even speak? Oh my god. Oh, what a roller coaster ride this has been. Oh my god. So like, I don't even know what to say because, wow. I don't even know what to say because this show continues to just keep surprising you and wow. I think this is probably the most emotional roller coaster ride that we've had so far. Wow. I mean, what's so funny is that I already know that Sir Duncan was going to survive this just because, again, as I said, there's 4 whole pages about him, so there's just like no way he was going to die, so I had to like imagine that this is like he was going to survive this, but like I think what's crazy is just it's just getting the sense of like what these events are and what ends up becoming the outcome of them. And I have to say, wow. Once again, wow. Like what really surprises me about this show is that, you know, I was completely going to this whole impression that this is going to be completely different from Game of Thrones and House of Dragon. That's going to have like a whole different vibe, and it still does have essence of it. But that being said, like, I mean, this is a series that continues to have some of the best elements of what made Game of Thrones so great, or at least so great up until season 8. But wow, this episode is such a whole roller coaster ride because, I mean, we knew that we were going to go into this battle. I just was very curious like how long this battle was going to be, or whether this is going to be one that's going to take like a whole 2 episodes, and it looks as though that's not going to be the case. I mean, this was quite a short trial of 7, but I also imagine there's going to be something bad that's going to really happen. But that being the case, I mean, wow. What a way to just set up this episode. The stakes were high. We knew that Sir Duncan's side was going to be very outmatched because, I mean, literally, Ariane's side has the King's Guard, so they're going to be the ones who are going to be like the most experienced like fighters. But that being the case, I mean, this is this episode that really honed in on some of the best like filmmaking techniques that you can ever imagine, and somehow was able to integrate it into just I think it's just right under 33 minutes of this episode. And wow, it's just how I can say it. Like, I'm just kind of like how do I even try to move forward from this? And yeah, I mean, I'm just absolutely stunned. So I guess we can just start off, like, I don't even know where to start. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, where do I even start? But I guess we can start off with the fact that we do get a little bit of Duncan's origin story. We kind of get the sense of how he met up with Sir Orlan and how he was able to find him. And we see, I think, and one of the things I love about this show is that it's not just like a show that is based on, oh, we're going to follow in on, you know, some of the more powerful people in Westeros. We're literally just following a kid, an orphan kid who eventually became a hedge knight as a result of another hedge knight who took him in, and now he's the one who's trying to prove himself as not just any kind of knight, but one who has a lot of honor. And I mean, this is a show that has once again just showed this contrast where, yeah, we've seen so many people with a lot of power, a lot of money, with a lot of wealth, and yet they don't even hone in on the code of chivalry or honor or loyalty. And then we see someone like Sir Duncan, who literally wants to make sure that he is manifesting all those kinds of qualities as a knight. And that's why, we've seen in previous episodes where we've seen in previous episode where he has, he kind of has this shock, like he kind of has this shock that like, oh, like considering what I know about knights, like I'm kind of stunned to see how some of them don't even have honor, some of them don't even have loyalty. And I think when we contrast that with, of course, with Ned Stark, who has always been about honor, and then it's like everyone keeps saying he's the most honorable man in Westeros, and it's like that's not just an understatement, like that's just kind of the thing, because there isn't really a whole lot of honor when it comes to any kind of knight, soldier, someone who's powerful household member. And yet we've been seeing just the few people who are very powerful, who are honorable, or exudes the quality of being honorable. It's like they're the ones who are having to face a lot of the challenges, a lot of the problems in life, all that sort of stuff. And we see that here. I mean, I think again, this is a show that really goes into the whole idea of the underdog story, and we see how that translates, how that ends up becoming consequential when we get to this episode. And yes, we finally got the big battle, we finally got the 12-7, and we got a sense of who Sir Duncan is, not just as someone that we see as an older guy, but one, kind of getting an idea of who he is as a kid, and how he came across to Erlen. And I think that having that transition was absolutely great. Such a great idea. I mean, we're just kind of like, how is this going to work out? I think what I really love about it is how we go from him just blacking out and just us seeing that origin story to then translate that back to the reality of this trial 7. I have to say, what a transition that was. Incredible transition. Not only that, but I never even imagined this was going to be probably one of the bloodiest episodes that I have seen. I think this may have even like the violence may have outweighed anything that we ever seen from Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. Like I don't think we've seen so much bloodiness in the way that we saw in tonight's episode, because we saw, of course, his friend who gets killed by that other knight. Then we see the battle itself where literally Aerion is like brutally hurting Sir Duncan, and then eventually he does a whole U-turn, and he's the one who's then giving him the smashes. And wow, what a surprise right there. I mean, I do wonder what that, I wonder if they actually got that specific spot with Aerion, because I wonder if that's really the groin or just his thigh that he got. I'm very curious to see that. Like, we probably might get an idea of this maybe next episode, because if that's the case, then that's kind of like irony in a way, because of like what we learned from Egg. But not only that, but just to see how much Egg is really rooting for him, how much, just to see him whimpering and just kind of like his voice just sinking when he sees that his I guess you can say his knight is down on the ground, and what was potentially him dead for like a good minute. And then seeing him come back, it's just wow. Like, I mean, there's just so many emotions to process right now with tonight's episode. I guess the biggest shocker is Baelor. Again, I tried to avoid so many of like any kind of spoilers about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, so I didn't even like look up anything Wikipedia related about Sir Baelor. I mean, about Prince Baelor, because I was like, I don't want to, because I already know too much to the point where it's like I want to go into the show without any more additional knowledge. I don't know if this just proved that he's now passed away. I don't know. I can't say for sure. I'm assuming he has, just because that blow is way too yeah, it's just like, and considering the fact that he literally just said that the Kingsguard would not hurt the prince, like I wonder what happened. How did this happen? Did his brother do that? Did the Kingsguard do that? Who did that? I don't know. That's gonna be quite a big question. And not only that, but since they're just princes, right, the king is still alive, right? The king is still alive. He's seeing that his whole family is now in this brutal fight, and like And now from what it looks like, the heir to the Iron Throne may actually be dead. Like, holy hell. And while Sir Duncan, in a sense, I guess, won the Trial of Seven, it didn't came without consequences, of course. I can't call who they just mentioned died. I think there was like two guys from, I think it may have been from Sir Duncan's side. I couldn't really tell. I'll probably have to rewind those parts in a minute. But there were definitely casualties. It looks like there's 3 casualties now. And wow, like, I don't even know what to say. But other than the fact that this is quite another brilliant episode. I mean, this is a show that keeps on surprising you, that keeps on making me speechless. It keeps on making people who are just tuning in speechless. I'm gonna ask my dad in a second how he feels about it, but yeah, what an episode. I mean, we were expecting quite a violent 7-Up trials, and we certainly did. I mean, we saw an essence of it. We saw kind of how grim it looked, how bloody it looked, how violent it looked, and now we're seeing the consequences of that. I think we're all just as stunned about what has just happened, because, like, I mean, I think this is a case where it's like a prince was willing to put his life on the line for honor, basically, and while Sir Duncan survived, it looks so the Prince Baylor did not. But yeah, I cannot believe that we're now only just an episode away from the show ending. We only have 1 episode left. Lots of questions, lots of things that we're probably gonna have to process after tonight, but wow. But yeah, I that's all I have to say about A Night of the Seven Kingdoms episode 5. I mean, what an episode. we certainly were not disappointed by it. And wow. It's gonna be one I'm gonna have to process for a while, but I don't even know how they're gonna end this season 1. So, but yeah, that's all I have to say about episode 5 of Night of Seven Kingdoms. I want to know your thoughts now having seen tonight's episode. I mean, what a brilliant episode. One that is totally kind of using every single tool of filmmaking and making sure the storytelling is there, wowing us, surprising us, some stunning performances, things that have shocked us, things that are literally hitting us in the gut. I mean, this show is proving to be Game of Thrones, and now we know why George R. R. Martin is singing phrases for the spin-off. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts having seen tonight's episode. What do you think? Like, did you like the integration of that origin story with Sir Duncan? Do you think that added to the whole high stakes of it all? I mean, as I said, we kind of all assumed that he was going to survive because there are 4 full pages of him. But that being the case, did you expected this to be the outcome of the battle? Is this what we expected was going to happen to be the result? Prince Baylor? Like, holy hell, like, what? I want to know your thoughts below. Let me make sure to comment down below and make sure to like and subscribe.